Greetings, survivors and friends, I'm SHADOWFRAX, and well, here we are again with some more Rust news. If you'd like to be here next week too, then please subscribe and leave me a like, because it makes me feel nice. As we head inexorably towards the next forced wipe on February the 4th, a few interestingly shaped things are twitching behind the rusty curtain, and I'm mostly relying on the commits log to give me an idea of what they are. First of all, as I mentioned last week, a lot of work seems to be going on to implement drones, something that's been repeatedly teased over the years, but which seems to be flying very close by now. There was always a bit of a question mark hovering around whether we'd actually be able to use them ourselves, and if so, how we'd get hold of them. Would they be mainly used by scientists, for instance, and would we be able to somehow hijack them for our own use? We saw a couple of months ago that it would be possible to deploy them and pick them up, but over the last few days, a new branch called Drone Shop came into being. The basic functionality of this seems to include ordering and delivery. So does this mean that they'll be delivered to us? Perhaps by other drones? I heard you like drones, or am I reading too much into that? And where exactly will this shop be? The drone model, which has been spawnable for quite some time, definitely smacks of a Cobalt origin, so could it be that the shop will reside at the compound? There is mention of terminals and vending machines though. A couple of other interesting commits mention following a player and the hiding of something called PP9000 on the map. PP denied! Anyway, I'm sure all will become as clear as mud very soon, especially if the intention is to include these in the next patch, something which I'm not entirely sure about at the moment. Another feature which we definitely need is card games at the bandit camp. I don't know about you, but I can't deal with those static cards and poker chips. They're such a tease, so I'm not sure if this was a slip-up. The team have obviously been keeping their deck close to their chests, but there's apparently a branch called Card Games, where pretty much every commit bar one's been hidden. This doesn't tell us much, but it doesn't take a Pokemon master to figure out what's going on. And that is card games plural, so perhaps we can expect a few choices, such as Happy Clans, Raid Your Neighbor, or 52 Frag Pickup. Who knows? Leave me your suggestions below. There have been a number of small tweaks and fixes over the last week on the staging branch. There was a Bradley loot nerf, which has lowered the high-end weapons drop rate, some fixes for clipping deployables on the watchtower, and being able to clip large wooden boxes into the world layer. There's some stricter shotgun trap placement and standardization of the floor triangle twig collider to prevent some upgrading issues. Also, a few procedural map fixes, such as one for an instant death spot in one of the caves, and a Trainyard green card puzzle bypass. In works in progress, we've got a lot of work on fixing view models, I believe aimed at rectifying the jitter bug, and you can see a before and after comparison here, so looks like it worked. AI continues to be reworked, the Happy's rescue attempts getting to the point where it will be hopefully playable to some degree in the next patch. There's progress on the HDRP backport, game modes, whatever that turns out to be, more on the camper module for vehicles, which I'm predicting will be some kind of mobile spawn point, a lot of hidden commits still, and it looks like the jackhammer has been made skinnable and given an admire animation. There are no accepted skins yet, but quite a few have already worked their way onto the workshop, so go and vote for them, I guess. Something, subject to change. Right, you're up to date. Please subscribe to me, help me grow, like me, love me. Follow me on Twitch for streams and on Twitter, Facebook, Discord, and my Steam group to stay up to date with my content. Support me on Patreon, buy a t-shirt. All links are down below. I shall catch you all soon, but in the meantime, keep calm and stay rusty. Cheerio. This video is powered by AWDIT's producer range of workstation PCs, available now at awdit.co.uk. PP denied!